We continue now with Good Day Rochester. Actor Scott Eastwood, what a famous last name, and National Geographic are teaming up for the Love the Oceans campaign.
Yeah, I talked with Scott and a rep from the National Geographic, and Eastwood talked about why this mission is so close to him. I love the backdrop. Perfect for this interview. We're talking about the oceans, of course, with Nadine Heggie from National Geographic and Scott Eastwood as well, who I'm reading about this. I knew that you were born in California, but raised in Hawaii. Now I'm just officially jealous. But obviously you would have a love affair with the ocean, having been so close to it for so long.
Yeah, the ocean has been extremely important part of my life since I was a little kid, and I was really excited when David Off Coolwater asked me to be a part of this, because it's rare that a brand really gives back real dollars towards a partnership like this with National Geographic and the Pristine Seas expedition. For me, ocean conservation is everything. It's what makes our planet unique in the solar system. It's the only planet that's made up of 70% of water, and it's really the giver of life.
But I don't think everyone realizes, has that same view as you. I mean, obviously you drive by a body of water and you see that people aren't taking the steps to protect our oceans and our bodies of water. And Nadine, for you, that must be heartbreaking.
Well, at National Geographic, we're all about science and exploration leading into conservation. So really trying to work back through projects like the Pristine Seas expeditions to source real science and real data and insights so that we can share that with the wider communities and just prove how important this subject is. And Pristine Seas is a really exciting project. We launched it back in 2009 with Dr. Enrique Sala, who's a National Geographic explorer in residence. And the project has a really simple goal. It's to find and explore and to help protect the last wild spaces in the ocean, and to bring consumers along on that, and just to share with them just how important this subject is.
You have my ear. This is a fun time for me. I have a 5-year-old who is all about the ocean these days. So we're constantly looking up videos of like cool creatures underwater, and I'm like, yeah, I wanna protect this for her. So there's some everyday ways that we can maybe do a little bit better.
Yeah. I mean, every day. I mean, even if you don't have time to go on these expeditions, you can get involved, especially with summer here. Get involved in beach cleanups. Go to lovetheocean.com and educate yourself and get involved in the project. And just by educating yourself, I think you'll educate others, and in turn that just reinforces people's awareness. Whether it be cutting down on plastics and the water bottles you're drinking, eating more responsibly due to the seasons of repopulation for certain species. It all ties in. Education.
Nadine, you mentioned that this has been going for a few years now. Have you been able to see some tangible results from the efforts that have gone towards this?
Absolutely, Jennifer, and we've had some really exciting results. To date, we've conducted 13 expeditions, and the guys are actually up in the Arctic on the 14th expedition. And I would advise you to sit with your 5-year-old and follow their progress on social media, because they've been having some pretty exciting experiences with polar bears. And I know my 5-year-old loved to hear all about that.
Yes, you said polar bears.
To take it back... Indeed. But to take it back to some of the really tangible successes that we've seen, to date the project has enabled 2.2 million square kilometres of the oceans protected. This is a huge win for us, and as a British citizen I'm particularly proud of one of the most recent announcements by the UK government. And the UK government secured protection for 830,000 square kilometres around the Pitcairn Islands in the South Pacific.
Okay.
It was a huge win. That area actually represents 10% of the landmass of the United States, so it was a really big success. We were really excited.
All right, I want to look up more, and you're right. I'm going to do that with my 5-year-old because that's great advice. But I have to ask for, Scott, for your fans, longest ride, they might have seen you. They're like, ask him what's he working on now? What's next for you in terms of acting?
I just finished an Oliver Stone film, but I'm currently working on a movie called Suicide Squad with Will Smith and Jared Leto up in Canada right now.
Oh, just, Will Smith and Jared Leto. Just... But you're used to those big Hollywood celebrities, aren't you? Hey,
No,
we appreciate your initiative. Thanks for your time today, and I appreciate the parental advice about places to look up. Take care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks.
He's like, oh, you mean, Clint Eastwood, my dad?
Oh, yeah, famous,
That's how I roll.
Great director. I look like a model, It's really hard work being him. That was interesting, though.
Wasn't it?
I like when celebrities have another side of themselves. It's just not all about, their work. They have other things they like to do.
Want to know about growing up in Hawaii?
That's true. Yeah.
That sounds awesome.